Hello, everyone. I can't tell if I'm live yet or not. Am I? I think I'm live. I think I am now. Hi, everyone. Welcome. There's so many people already in the chat. Somebody give me a yes and a yes that the sound is good. The sound is good, and that you can see me. That will be very helpful. I'm going to pull this down and out of my way. Maybe I won't be hitting it all day today. And I think I have, yes. Wonderful. Thank you, Janice. Thank you. Thank you, JK. Everybody's here already. I think I saw Deborah and Tracy. Yes, we made it to the weekend. Cheers to us to another week of doing the lives. There's Lillian and Julie. Hi, Julie. Hi, Lillian. Michelle, you guys, y'all just don't know how touched it is that you continue to show up. Thank you so much. But look, we made it for another week of crocheting every day in November, and another day doing lives. I can't believe it. So Michelle's on the go and she's looking for Ollie's deals. My husband loves Ollie's. He really does. I don't think we can go to town without him wanting to go in there. And they do have some pretty good deals. I just realized my big dogs are in the house. Thank you, Mom. And for the yes. And I just heard them snoring. So I don't know if you can hear it. But I apologize if you can. I'm not sure how sensitive this mic is. So sorry. They're laid out this morning. What is everyone crocheting on and what is everyone drinking? I'll let you get all your responses in there. I'll try to read them out. I try to keep up. I love the Facebook group. So all of you that have come to the Facebook group, I love being able to see your pictures and your faces. And Christiane, yes, it's so nice to be able to see you and see the projects that we're talking about. And I'm so thankful that we did that. And so glad. So Julie says, I've got water and I'm diamond painting, crochet later. And what's for dinner, Julie? You're a big diamond painter. My granddaughter loves just the little jewel painting. We haven't gotten into the diamond painting yet. Michelle said, did you see the link I sent this morning? Was that about the Advent? Because I haven't gotten to get into it yet, if it is. JK says, drinking tea as usual and making a market bag for a Christmas present. What a great idea. I don't know why I don't. Yes, Michelle. Okay. I haven't clicked on it yet, but I did see it. I plan on it. And I've been thinking about the market bags. That's really a great thing to make for people. So Janice says, nope. Julie says, Dave is off tonight, so he's going to make pasta. All right, Dave. Wonderful. Janice says, I'm working on y'all know I can't pronounce it. Primula. I know which bag you're talking about, but you're making it with sunflowers and you're drinking water. Janice, you're always drinking that water. That's wonderful. Lillian says, coffee and continuing my infinity scarf. Nice. Angela says, hi, Teresa and everyone. Hi, Angela. You're drinking decaf coffee and eating a jam donut. Okay, now, that wasn't nice. Oh, now I want a jam donut. So crochet is safely out of the way. Wonderful. Tracy says, I'm doing the winter solace blanket at the moment, but not right now. I can't crochet and watch you at the same time. That's right, because you got to type. You got to, Kim Martin, poncho on a weekend and drinking hot cocoa. Kim, I'm going to do a poncho on the weekend, the challenge, to see if I can really get one done in a weekend. I know, Julie. See, now I want a donut too. You plant the idea in our head there. Now we all want donuts. Today is November the 22nd. It is day 15 of doing lives and a whole week of doing lives. So like I say, cheers. Congratulations to all of us. Thank you guys for showing up. You're what makes this fun. You're what makes this worth coming to. Hi, Fran. I'm so glad you're here. You made it this morning. Yeah. But it's all about you guys. If you didn't show up, if you didn't participate, it would just be me sitting here talking 10 tips for this. But you guys are what make this so much fun. And so I'm loving it. And thank you so much for that. I also want to say that there is a good friend of mine. Hang on one second. I want to catch up with you guys. Julie says, and well done to you too. Thank you, Julie. Christiane says, I had to frog my cardigan. Oh no, it was too wide. Starting over is part of the process. It is, and I have really embraced that. I used to not. I used to just push through and be like, oh no, I can fix it. But yeah, starting over sometimes. I did that with the Venice cardigan, and I'm so glad I did because it really teaches you something that when at the end you really get something that you like, and you just start again. Just keep going. I mean, I tell my granddaughter, the oldest granddaughter, all the time, try again, try again. So I have to tell myself that too. Um let me tell you this real quick. I have a friend who jumped in here one time real quick right before I was going off, and I said she was a fellow YouTuber from Canada, and but she's also a knitter, but she has gone through surgery. It's pretty serious surgery, and she has to do the 24 hours, 7 days a week, face down recovery because it was an eye surgery, and she's still posting and she's still doing stuff, but I don't think she'll be watching these. I'm sure she's recovering, but if she does, I want to say, Sue, I'm praying for you and I'm hoping the best for you. And you're so infectious how you just keep going, and you are informing and educating people so that if they have to go through it, they know what to do. So I want to send you guys, I don't have an influence, but hey, if one of you go, then great, wonderful. But she does have a YouTube channel. One is about knitting, and I can't remember the name of it. I'm so sorry. And the other is two seniors, because her and her husband, he's in his 80s, and they go camping and they do all kinds of fun stuff. But anyway, if you're interested, go send her a well wish at Two Seniors on YouTube. So I just wanted to say that. I also want to say thank you, Lily. And yes, JK. Yeah, it's I'm inspired that she's continuing to post. She's continuing to try to educate other people who might have to go through this. So I know that I will talk forever once I start talking about shawls, and I have a table that you can't see right here beside me, absolutely full of shawls. And so we're going to get into that. But one of my questions for you guys is, what is your favorite thing to make? Do you what is your favorite thing to just sit back and crochet? Is it blankets? Is it hats? Is it scarves? Is it cows? Is it baby blankets? What is your favorite thing to knit if you like to knit? I want to know, because my answer is shawls. Fran, I had an inkling. I was like looking at your Ravelry and your Instagram. It's a lot of shawls. I was like, I think Fran is a lady after my own heart because I love making shawls. Me and Cindy at the yarn shop would always be starting a new thing. Your favorite thing is just to crochet. Michelle says, whatever I'm crocheting is what I like to is what my favorite thing. You sound like Anya. It's all about the journey. It's the process for her. Tracy says she likes making baby blankets. Nice. And Julie says blankets. I love star blankets. You do, and you're really good at those blankets too. I'll admit I started the star blanket and I got confused. So I thought, put it away until you can ask for help and really focus on it, because I have too many other things. Kim says shawls and blankets. That's me. I didn't love blankets until I met and really got into Anya's channel more. I always loved her shawls, and I wanted to make more and more and more of those. But I've really gotten into blankets now. And Tracy, her star blanket is Julie. It is beautiful. It is so amazing. I love seeing all the colors, y'all. So my dog has gone to the door. That's his signal. He needs to go out. And so I can see he's literally right here in front of me. And he's just like looking back at me and looking outside, looking back at me like, oh, are you gonna do something? Are you gonna help me? So I'm gonna see what happens for a few minutes. I know he's been out. We went on a walk, so he's okay. Gus, go lay down. Go lay down. I know I want to, Julie. It's so bad. I'm afraid if I do, I'm going will y'all forgive me? I'm sorry. I do need to let him out. I'll be right back. I promise. Okay. Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. I'm so sorry. Oh, and all those shelves are a mess. Okay, sorry. Oh my word. Dogs. Oh, okay. I'm putting them out next time. Okay, so speaking of that, I'm going to be here every day next week. Yes, we're having Thanksgiving, but I'm going to be here. I'm not a big Black Friday shopper, so I won't be doing all that. If I do it on Amazon. But yeah, Julie says you didn't pink. Christian says blankets and shawls and squares. That's it. That's what got me into blankets was the squares. I didn't realize, oh, I could just do a little square and still make stuff. So that's what really got me into blankets. But I'm going to be here every day next week. But I want to ask, and you'll have to comment later in the comments so I can see all of them, not in the chat. But you can tell me now in the chat if you want. But if you can come next week, I would say might change it to 1 o'clock because it seems like 1 o'clock my time, 1 o'clock in the central United States, Alabama, might be a better time for everyone. So I'm just throwing it out there. I'll do 10 or 1. So you guys let me know what works for you. Okay, so did I do all that? I think I did all that. All right, I'm going to show you some shawls because I'm crazy about shawls. Now, some of these I did not make. And if you don't want to see this and if this is boring, okay, wait a minute. Before we go to shawls, I want to show y'all the blanket saga. You were 100% right. I am so excited. So here's the normal squares. And I think this color is called the parchment. And then, hang on. Then here's the cream. Isn't that gorgeous? And won't that be beautiful? I'm going to do 1 row of cream and 1 row of parchment and then like alternate them. I think it'll be a beautiful blanket. I think it will look so lovely in our home. And I just never would have thought that contrast. And now I'm all excited. Like I want to sit down and make them all. So, oh, I'm 6 hours behind you, Julie. But don't they go so well together? I think it'll be really pretty. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now those dogs are standing at the back door looking at me, staring at me through the glass, but I'm just gonna ignore them because they're it's okay. It's a beautiful day. They can enjoy it outside. Um, so let me show you some shawls. I just thought we would talk about it a little, and I'm gonna try to do this and read your comments. And if you want to see a tutorial for any of these shawls, let me know. But okay, Julie, wonderful. It's so okay. So I'm 7 hours behind for you. Okay, so that might not work for you guys. I'll have to think about it. This is made out of that Malabrigo yarn, and it's a prayer shawl. So it has that little like dead dragonfly, I think. But this is one of my absolute favorite crochet shawls that I did. I watched a tutorial and I was like, oh, and I just love this one. Let me show y'all the first one I ever made. This is embarrassing. Isn't it pretty, Lillian? It's so pretty. This is embarrassing, but this is all I knew how to do. All I knew how to do was use chunky yarn and double crochet. And so I just used a bunch of scraps and I just, I knew how to go in a straight line. Angela, you love that one. Isn't that gorgeous? Tracy loves it. But I just made this was the first one I ever did. And it's one of my favorite to walk around in because it is like wearing it's big old chunky, it's warm. But I had no idea what I was doing. I really didn't. But I love that I did it anyway. It's what started my love for it. And if I'm boring you guys, let me know because I can always look at stuff. This is the thing that I said that I made and I started selling them. I don't know what, I didn't know what I was doing, but it's just a wrap around like a cowl and it has the buttons But all I did was double crochet in the back loop. I mean, that's all I knew. And then I was, like, so proud of them that I started selling them. I put it on wrong, so you have to forgive me. And I pulled these out of a Do What You Love. Oh, Angela, you're sweet. And I just pulled it out of a basket, so anyway, then of course I found Anya and I got more intricate and more things. This is my reading shawl, which I keep looking at everybody else's out of variegated color, and I'm so jealous because mine is this Malabrigo yarn, which is a beautiful bright orange, and I love it. But I need more. You can't walk around, unless I want to Halloween and fall, I guess I could be wearing it. But I just love this. I love this pattern. It was so fun. Um, you like that? Okay, good. Let's see. This one, my friend Nola made for me. Well, she didn't make it for me. She made it and then she gave it to me because she sees how much I love shawls. But isn't this gorgeous? It's just like a little triangle this end, and then it goes to a point, and then it goes to this end. Isn't it gorgeous? And it's cotton. So this is a wonderful summertime throw it on kind of wrap. I love this. And now I feel silly, like I'm just going through my closet showing y'all all my stuff that you probably don't care to see. But I'm gonna show you a few more. Okay. Um, y'all, this is a very special. So my grandmother lived with us for most of my life, and then she got Alzheimer's disease in her later years, but she was the one that crocheted. And she made this for me because as a teenager, she made this when I was very young. I was an Auburn fan. And so Auburn's colors are orange and blue. And so she made this for me. And then you got to realize I've kept it all these years because I love it. And I've always been an Auburn fan, I always wear it. But I had no idea to crochet. Like, I just had no idea what part crochet would play in my life. And here I am holding something that still, look how vibrant and the colors still are. That my grandmother crocheted for me. I've got a blanket she crocheted for me, and I've got those two things. But it's just how neat, to have this. Isn't that sweet? I hope someday that my granddaughter has some of the things that my granddaughters, because I have two, have some things that I have made for them. Okay, so this is knit. Shh, we're gonna talk knitting. Dogs. Uh, it is. She's still giving me a hug. That's right. So this is my knitted shawl. Um, very Malabrigo yarn. I'm very proud of this because look at that. No holes. I mean, Teresa worked hard for that. This is, oh gosh, I don't know if Julie's still here. This is the shawl by Anya that went with the picnic blanket. Um, and it's a long, long wrap. But I can't think of the name of it. I was going to write all these down. And then I did a different color for the edging. I can't remember the name of this one. But Summer Breeze, Summer Haze, that's it. I started singing Summer Breeze. Anyway, Summer Haze, that's it. Um, but it's so big. I mean, I've worn this one too. I've worn it out and I get so many compliments when I wear that one. Okay, so then I think I've showed you before my Sophie scarf. It's a knitted scarf. It's a shawl actually. And I wanted to show you, of course, you've all seen the yoga shawl. Is that one cotton, the Summer Haze? No, it's not. As a matter of fact, it's Lion Brand yarn. Don't tell anybody. But yeah, it's Lion Brand. It's just an acrylic. Y'all, okay, so this was the first shawl that was ever gifted to me. And it is that one. Okay, I read that. This one was a prayer shawl at a church ministry. They gave it to me. Isn't this gorgeous? And it's knitted, but it's just, they mean so much. And I've kept it. Like this was probably 2010. I mean, they mean so much to me. I love shawls and I wear them. I wear shawls. I wear wraps. Did I show you? I don't know what else. Anyway, I've got a whole bunch. I just don't want to bore you guys to death with my little. All right, I'm going to show a few more. I can't help myself. But look at this. This is Wonderland yarn, and it's just got this great variegation. I have no idea what this pattern is. I'd have to look it up, but it's just an easy crochet. It's an asymmetrical shawl. Um, but how fun. And I don't know why I put the different color in the middle. I mean, but it makes it fun when you wrap it around. See, and then I don't know about y'all, but I'm having fun. So you just, wrap it around and puts that color in the middle and the other colors on the side. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. Okay, Fran says, what I have been doing is crocheting blankets for my grandchildren. I let them pick when they set up their own homes and blankets. All our cows from Anya, 2 blankets are gone. That is wonderful. See, I think that's why I loved Anya's thing of starting a legacy. I met a lady when I opened the yarn shop who came in, and that's what she was doing. She was making and crocheting blankets, and she put them in a hope chest for all of her future grandchildren, future great grandchildren, and then they have them. And my friend Nola, she's like, I'm going to start doing that. And I was like, I love that idea. Hi, Molly. It's so glad to have you here. It's just, it means a lot. Hi, Angela Hill. It's just really, I think it's wonderful to pass something down that you actually, held and can give it to a further generation. So I love that legacy, building a legacy with our things. Okay, so I'll show. I gotta talk over here, not over there. Sorry, a few more. This is my just fun granny square shawl, where you start making a square, and then you make more squares, and then you do more, and you throw little tassels on them. That's what this is. It's a pretty big wrap. That's why I call this a shawl. So it's just, I use this a lot of times when church groups would ask me to come and speak, and they would want to know, how do you make a prayer shawl? How do you start a prayer shawl ministry? And so I would take this to show, each person can make their own square, and then you could put it together. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. And so, I did it as a good example to show that shawls don't have to be scary and all these, and they're not really, as we know, as crocheters, once you start going, it is easy. It just sort of comes together. So, that's why I love the Woodbury Castle shawl. It looks so beautiful, but it's only two rows, and it's so fun. Tracy, no, I'm not good at mixing colors. I'm awful at it. Honestly, this probably doesn't even look that good because it's this. I put 2 pinks together. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. That's why I love the yarn packs, because I don't know. I know what I like when I see it, but I don't know how to put it together. Hi, Purple Crochet. Good morning to you. So, but these, I did feel pretty confident with grays and pinks, but because I did that. So I thought, okay, well, that works. But yeah, no, it's the one thing that I really like about Anya's channel is that she does all that kind of guesswork for you as far as picking out colors, and I love them, so I can just go with that. Okay, this one I did not make, but I want to show you. A lady came in the shop and she just gave it to me, and it almost made me cry. But look at this. Look at this. I'm going to step back a little bit. It's a very delicate, this would be like a beautiful wedding wrap. Isn't it gorgeous? Sorry. Isn't it gorgeous? And I'm so ashamed I can't remember her name. But she brought it in, and it was just so lovely. So, and then these 2 ladies made me this one, and this is knit, and there were 2 sisters, and they made this for me and brought it into me. Look, this thing is huge. Look at this. Isn't it awesome? I have used it as a baby blanket with my grandbabies, because it's so lovely. But I mean, I have a few more even, but we're gonna stop there because we're at 24 minutes. And isn't that wonderful? I was struck by the kindness of people, and that's when I realized that a lot of people love doing their hobby, but they don't have anyone to give it to who appreciates it. And so that's why I think when I first opened up my yarn shop, we um we made I got the hat machines, and so the knitting machines, and so we made hats for charity. And I think that's no, you did not miss. Yes, you did. Kelly, Julie's husband Dave is making pasta. And somebody in here, I'm gonna fuss at her when I remember who it is, talked about jelly donuts, and now I want a donut. But anyway, I think making things for charity is is wonderful, because not only do the people that receive it really appreciate it, it really means a lot to them, but also gives us something to do. Gives us someone to give it to that appreciates it, and so we get to make things. And Angela Martin, it was you, uh-huh. So, I worked for a while in, domestic violence shelter for women, and so when people would come in with women or children, you kinda give them something. And so we had, like, these people that, quilted blankets so they could have it, like, that's their blanket. And I wasn't a crocheter then, but now I know of people who crochet, and then they send it to places like that. So I think it's wonderful. I think people are really kind, and sometimes people are just looking for someone to give their things to that they know they will appreciate it. And so, that might be something we look more into. I'll mention again that Nessa of Infinitely Zero has hers exactly. Tracy, sharing is caring, and it's to us too. Like, we become more full when we do something for someone else. So, I just think that's wonderful. But as I was saying, Infinitely Zero is still doing their charity drive for the people in North Carolina. So if you want to go check that out, definitely. And then there is a channel called Rose Loves Crochet. Probably wrong, but she's always taking stuff for charity all the time. She's always taking donations. Okay, Fran said, Julie, my husband cooks on Friday and it's always pasta, which I love. Okay, I'm definitely having pasta tonight, and I may have to go out to the store and find some donuts, but I'll have to cook it myself. But that's okay. That's all right, because he's at work today, so we'll try to have a hot meal for him. But it's definitely probably going to end up being some pasta. Angela Hill says, I fostered children for a long time and gave the kids hats and scarves. Yeah, I think it makes a big difference. It really does. Um, Michelle says, okay, how do you say that? Crochetity clogger? I don't know how you say that, but anyway, you guys can read it. It's collecting for North Carolina folks. Okay, also, gosh, I've been all over the place today. The reason I read out your chats is because I feel like there's some people who just want to sit and crochet and listen to this crazy conversation, and they may not know what we're talking about. So I read it out, even though I know you guys can see what each other's saying. Good grief, Teresa, just explaining everything. All right, what about two things I want to tell you? Two things. One, I'm going to say this one first because it's the most important, and I'll probably forget it. I hope that you see the beauty around you and within you. Two, since I have started this crochet chat, this is the happiest I've been in my YouTube life. This is it. I have felt more just, I don't know what the word is, but it's because of you guys. It's because you show up and you talk to me and you listen to me and you laugh with me, and I appreciate it. And you just roll with it. And so I just want to say thank you. I love this. I hope that you're enjoying it. I'll see you Monday, and we're still going to go to this time, unless I look, and then I'll put a big thing to change it. Kelly, that's it. Fulfilled. I feel very fulfilled. This has been wonderful. Thank you all, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay. Bye, no, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Teresa. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'll see you Monday. Monday. Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye, Lillian. Bye, Michelle. Bye, Angela. Oh, exactly, Angela. We're friends. That's right. All right. Bye, everyone.